Right, let's do this. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been ages. My name is Angel and I'm graduating. I'm graduating from the University of Southampton. Time's been tough. I just want to share everything I can with you guys before I leave. Hopefully I'm able to get across everything I need about socials, about uni life. I hope you have a wonderful time and I hope this video helps you in some way, shape or form. Looking back at why I chose Southampton in the first place, it was close to home. I was able to get a train back home to London in the space of an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. I absolutely loved the location. Wasn't too close either, so I was able to have some distance, feel like I'm away from home. I just think it worked well for me. Another reason why I chose Southampton, it was the top university for physiotherapy, Russell Group University, fantastic research reputation, great lecturer quality, great education quality as well. They just have everything I needed. I didn't need too much from university, but I wanted to make sure I was getting my money's worth. First year, the best year, hands down, for a majority of students. You will find that if you come into Southampton or any university, you have this sense of novelty. Everybody's coming in, everybody's new, everybody's looking for new friendships, someone to hang out with, someone to go to the clubs with or to other social events with. I just think this is the best time to start off at university. Even from an educational point of view, they ease you into everything in first year. So your marks in first year don't count to your final qualification, but that also gives you the time and space to relax and adjust to university. And I found that absolutely brilliant. But I'm also going to say I've been to boarding school since I was 10. So this isn't my first time ever having been away from home. It's not new to me. So my experience of having first year as the best year may not correlate to another student's experience or your experience when you do come into first year. You might have to take additional time to adjust to waking yourself up in the morning, cleaning your own clothes, doing your own cooking, preparing your own lunch for university, packing your own bags. I know it sounds silly, but some people have never been away from the care of their parents, even when it comes to finance. Before you come to university, start to practice, start to ease yourself into it and prepare yourself for solo living. This could mean asking your parents to teach you how to do the washing, how to separate darks from colours, selecting the right washing machine setting, folding, ironing, cleaning, laying the bed sheets, everything. Do as much as you can at home whilst you still have the support and the guidance from your parents, because when you do come to university, there is nobody to help you. Moving on, learning to manage your money. When you do come into university and in the event that you have an SFE, student loan, you get some maintenance loan, you get lots of money in the bank, or your parents give you a lot of money, start from the beginning with managing your money, because a lot of students, including myself, fall into this trap of feeling like you have so much money, so much to spend, you can eat out, buy as many parcels and many dresses, shoes, bags, makeup, things that you want, because there's no one to stop you. There's no parents, no mum and dad to ask you, how many parcels do you have? You have another parcel, you need to stop buying, how much was that? How much was this one? Why are you spending so much? You don't have anyone to get in your way, and it's very easy to fall into the trap of overspending and constantly Apple Pay here, Apple Pay there, I've got money, it's fine. Please begin to manage your money early on so you don't feel the brunt of it in second year, final year, when costs do accumulate. Do what you want. Number three, choose your accommodation wisely. And I say this because your accommodation determines the bulk of your experience at university. Think about it. You will be living in this place for at least half of your day. So you're sleeping 8 to 9 hours, cooking, eating, watching Netflix, whatever it is you're doing, you're spending the most of your time in your room, you know, you're studying, all those things. So many factors play into your stay at university, your accommodation. That includes comfort, location, style, flatmates. Are you sharing? Are you not sharing? Is it close to uni? Is it not close? Are there bus routes? I'm going to make a separate video about accommodations, but it's things like this that I strongly recommend you think about before you apply to accommodations or you pay. In my first year, I went to Wessex Lane, fantastic, close to uni, lots and lots of first years in Wessex Lane and Glen Eyre and things like that. But that made my experience so much more enjoyable because I was able to make friends, I was able to meet new people, and you're just constantly surrounded by students, and it feels like its own separate bubble and its own world in, you know, when you live in a student accommodation. So I strongly recommend living in a student accommodation as opposed to living far away, too far away in first year and in a house. That's just my opinion. Moving on. Socials and events. Hang on, let me equip my... Go out, have fun in first year, much as you can. Even if you don't do so well in work, you can always make up for it. It's not so bad compared to second year, final year, when you want to be working as hard as possible. People get more serious in second year and final year. There aren't as many people outside in the clubs in your year group, because obviously first years come in every year and things like that. Have the fun in first year, go to events, go to sign up for societies, please go to freshers fairs, sign up for the events that suit you. This is one thing that I think Southampton's done really well, having camera died. Southampton has a lovely community. The great thing about these socials and events is you always have an opportunity to meet new students. You can meet people from your tribe, from your ethnicity, from your course, from your sports teams, from, oh gosh, you can meet people from anywhere. And that's why I absolutely love the societies and the student union and just making students feel like a part of a community. They had lots of games nights, movie nights, club events, sports games, just to kind of meet new people. So I'll just say the ACS is a fantastic society to join if you are a part of the Afro-Caribbean Society. And that brings me on to my next point. So Southampton has fantastic diversity. I'm not joking. They have a good range of different students here. It's not monotonous, it's not homogenous. We don't all look the same, we don't all dress the same, we don't all act the same, we don't all think the same. You get my point. Southampton just has a range of students, athletic to engineers, medical students, healthcare, law, medicine. I said medicine. You get my point. If you're Asian, if you're Indian, Chinese, American, conservative, liberal, gay, straight, black, white, fat, thin, girl, male. You get my point. Southampton has something for everyone, and that's why I definitely would say, I like it. It's okay. It's just one of those universities that have a nice balance, but hey, let me move on to my next point. The nightlife in Southampton isn't great. It's okay, it's better than other unis, it's not the best, but other social events like games nights, karaoke nights, pub crawls and things are usually still very viable. People do still turn up, people do still go to house parties, things like that. So student life is still existing after first year. I don't want to give up your hopes. There is fun after first year. Moving on to my next point is city life. So I moved to the city in second year and I've never moved back up to Portswood, Highfield since then. It's a personal preference, but it does come with its own faults and issues and downsides, yeah. For example, absolutely love the fact that I have access to the shops and access to the train networks. Great, and the bus routes, fantastic, but it's far from uni. I think my commute to university is about 45 minutes. It makes it very difficult to travel back and forth from home, whereas some students live 10 minutes away walking distance from the university, so they could go back home, have lunch, have a change of clothes, come back to university. And it's difficult when you have 9 to 5 lectures throughout the day. You kind of have to work around it, and especially if you have an event at campus or someone's house near campus, you will have to bring a change of clothes, or things just get really technical very quickly. And it was difficult for me because I didn't go to the campus unless I needed to, and that also created a massive gap and distance between my social life, my friends, other people, other events happening up there. And sooner rather than later, I just became somewhat ostracized and isolated from everyone, because it's like, oh, she's never around, I guess she just doesn't want to be with us. Oh, that's completely valid. Like, I didn't turn up, that's my fault. But for those of you thinking about city life, it's a win-lose. It's a win-lose. If I could change something, I probably would change the fact that it's difficult, because when you live in one of the Southampton halls, you get the free bus pass, so you can take the buses as much as you want without any repercussions. Whereas if you live far away, you have to, or anywhere outside private, you have to pay for your own bus pass, and that's expensive. And if you get one of those annual ones, it's about £350–400. I'm not paying that. So I just didn't bother doing the whole back and forth. I tried to save money, but in terms of missed experiences, I would pay that £2 bus ticket to go back up. Hey, I can't complain. I knew exactly what I signed up for. I'm just letting you guys know. City life, meh. I give it a good 7 out of 10. It was good, but I missed out on a lot of things. Workload in university. It's great in first year, nothing counts. Then second year, a third of your grade counts, and then final year, 2/3. But it's different for every course, so I can't say too much about that. Work gets more serious as you progress through the years. Workload for me was a bit much. I lost a lot of my energy to do anything like gym, friends, and I was gaining weight because I wasn't moving as much, and I was snacking, and I just stayed in my room all day. So hey, I'm giving that a 4 out of 10 because I've learned things, I've been educating myself, I feel much brighter now. But Final thing I was going to talk about was job searching and career planning, and I think the university has done well in terms of preparing students for the future. They have lots of resources available. They make sure that every student who is about to graduate is in the loop and has access to all these employment, career services and things like that. But the number one question everybody asks in final year is, what next? What's your plan? What are you gonna do? What's happening? Where are you going? Are you gonna, So everybody has that question, and it's okay not to know the answer to that question, but I will say it's best you start to figure out at some point, sooner rather than later. Life doesn't wait for anyone. The more we think we have time, the less time we actually have. That sounds dark. That sounds really dark. My point is, a lot of us in final year, we forget the fact that when we graduate, we're going back to mom or papa's house. We're going back to our parents' house. There is no coming back. There is no freedom. There is no curfew. Point is, bear that in mind as you peruse through the years of university, and in the event that you aren't starting a career, making any money to get yourself out of that situation or into your own accommodation, household, whatever, you will have to be back to your parents' expectations, demands, routines, preferences. But if you love your parents and you guys are best friends and you can't wait to move back in, kudos to you. The University of Southampton is, I would say, 7 out of 10. No university is perfect. I'd rather go to a university with not so great, how do I say? The university doesn't have the best looking buildings or, facilities. If that's what you're looking for, it's not this university. But the quality of education that you're gonna get, I personally think it's like top notch. for the 9k you're gonna pay or the 20k, I think it's worth it. I'd much rather go to a university that doesn't have the aesthetic buildings but has high quality education than a university that looks great on the outside but produces nothing on the inside, and you're wasting your money. So I think it has a lovely balance between city, green spaces, good nightlife, but very serious students who don't go crazy and do extremely silly things like some universities. Won't name names. I just think the university is nice, balanced, chill, relaxed, great weather, coastal, you know, you'll make friends, you study hard, not too much, not too little. Fabulous for what it's worth. I'm not promoted, it's not an ad, I promise you this is an honest experience. But if you like this video, or if you have any other questions, drop them down below. If you want any more content like this, please subscribe, because I'm currently making more videos at this very moment. I hope you liked it, I hope it helped, hope it wasn't too long. Take care.